The world of YouTube, true crime, tips, and everything else here. Everything else here. Numbnuts here, Archie. Gonna talk about parents agreed to help with manhunt as sleuths speculate he may be in their garden. Holy crap. I can't believe what I read last night. Open this up, get an update, and wow. Can someone please tell me what the hell this is leading to? Where this is going? Now, first thing that comes to mind with this article and this whole story is Blast from the Past. That's right. With Alicia Silverstone and I forget his damn name. I like him as an actor too, man. Brad. No, not Brad. He played a Casino Man. You know, all some good friggin' movies throughout time. Of course, he was Brendan Fraser. Awesome actor. I like him. And due to the, I do like Blast from the Past movie. If anybody hasn't seen it yet, I recommend it. But one thing first thing that popped in my head was that movie because for whatever reason, his father in the movie, because they thought they were going to have a Holocaust or something, because he's, and they raised him, Brendan Fraser, in the base at a fallout shelter. And there was no war that went on, there was no Holocaust or whatever, and, no, it wasn't a Holocaust, it was the nuclear bomb. And eventually they started running out of supplies, and that's right, he has to go up, and they gave him money and everything to sell cars, and then that's where he met Alicia Silverstone, and it was a funny friggin' movie, I liked it. But if this is true, wow, and don't surprise me out in Florida, because, of course, out there is, pretty much land that friggin' collapses on itself with potholes and stuff, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone built one of them. But then again, what the hell would they be doing with a fallout shelter anyways? This is the new thing, I guess. And, of course, this is not confirmed, but supposedly people are starting to see. I forgot to put the other damn article in the other video I had. But this case just gets crazier and crazier. I don't think he's in a fallout shelter, but I do think and believe that he is somewhere where he is. Somebody don't know where he is with someone. That is, with nobody knows. It could be just a long-lost friend. It could be a long-lost friend of the parents. And the parents are leading them off the trail. And that's what I think is happening. And I just want to go over the pictures, screenshots I have. What the hell is this? So here we have the house, supposedly. Now, what's strange about this picture, and I don't know, droning has been done, but I don't get this because there's a big shrub now in the friggin' flower pot, or a garden, or whatever you're going to call it. The huge flower pot. There's a tree in there. And then over here, there's no tree. It's like they bought a tree and put it in there. But supposedly the mother is in this right here, and somewhere in the mix of her bending over here, there's a hand. Looks like it's reaching out. Of course, that's supposed to be the father looking on and whatever. Now, if this is true, I wouldn't be surprised, because yes, if anybody don't know what a fallout shelter is, I go watch the movie. I just recommended Blast from the Past. If you don't, I mean, you can look them up online, of course, but you can watch the movie and get a good laugh out of it too. But I'm about to wonder if this I don't know, I can't even say if it's the same house, but oh yeah, it is. What is that? That's the roof. Yeah, it's got to be the same house. Of course, it gets the fire pit, and or whatever that is, because whatever this is, what the hell kind of fire pit that looks like a steel clamping, or looks like a friggin' vice. Well, but I wonder, that does look like a fire pit. But then again, you got different pictures here with chairs. Oh, now they're sitting there with chairs, and there's a shrub in it. And it looks like there's two more new bush in there, too, over here. This one. I mean, you got this bush, and two new trees, and the other picture has nothing. It very is strangely odd of why they would put trees and literally, have a garden and then put trees in it. Bushes, shrubs, whatever they are. And then over here, well, it does look like them little ones were there. Yeah, the little ones were there, because there's that one right here. But to put a new one in the center of that, could it be? I wouldn't be surprised. Back in the day, people used to, did do these things. At the end of the World Wars, or World War II, they still had people out there that were, paranoid something was going to be dropped on us back then. And you couldn't blame them, because them two wars were, just all about dropping bombs on each other and ridiculousness stuff, and it's just insane what in the hell people were thinking. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if people are making them again today, because look what has happened so far. Even though we haven't gotten hit heavy yet, doesn't mean that it can't happen. What better way, than to have a secret room, let alone in your basement or your house, but in your backyard. And hell, if I had the money, I'd probably build one myself. Because you never know what will roll on up on in here. But if these people do, or they even bought a house with one and just, oh geez, wow, we got one of these. That one surprised me, and oh, we can use it now. I mean, but it would be insane if they do have something under them gardens and they're just, hey, get under there. I don't know, man. It's just nuts what they keep coming up with this story, and the father's out there showing the old, the trails they used to walk and his favorite trails, and honestly, I think that's just something to throw them off. Whatever this is, I don't know, people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not saying I couldn't get a clear enough picture to see if there was a friggin' hand in it, because just like the bridge guy, you got all these altered photos going around, and oh, there's a hand in there, and yeah, and these sometimes cameras make imagery very, you see something, but it can almost definitely be something that is not. And when you got pictures like this, I'm sorry, it's trying to get the best, photo out there. I mean, the only thing I see in there is like a square. What is that? Say right there, that don't look like no hand. But they say something, she was handing him something, but instead of focusing on the hand, why weren't they focusing on what was being handed to him? Because if it was food or something, or, something what you could say would be useful to put into the hole or whatever's under there, then you would know. But so far nothing has came up on this. No search. Because all the parents are, yeah, they're helping now. But to see that they got a new shrub in that, and if it's a garden, why are you growing shrubs? You gonna eat something off that or something? It's like, what? Why are you doing that to a garden? Yeah, just nuts. Just friggin' nuts. Anyways, wanted to get my insight on this, but I'm not saying there's nothing under there, but there probably isn't, because them fallout shelters, boy, they I actually found one in my old neighborhood where I lived. And, and I don't know how what it was for, but the factory, excuse me. Damn it. The factory that was near where I lived, I mean, it's most of it is still there. A lot of it's been torn down. And it's just, land for, I would say, like dumpsters. But whatever was under that damn thing, and I remember going down that, and probably one of my worst experiences going down is something I would like to know and explore as a teenager. But damn it, I went down there with a kid that one of my good friends, and the girlfriend he was with, and they were down there arguing about, oh, do you want to be with her? Do you want to be with me? And I wanted to ask this kid, how the hell did you find this? And he's over there, what you doing? Why? What? Oh, God. Finally, they got up and left. And I was like, and I forgot they asked him the question. But I mean, I don't think anybody knew about it, how it got there. But it was very interesting, man, because that thing was friggin' huge. If you want to say something, you could have fit. And I still got to get this story from my man Mike Torelli. He said he saw some black figure in the field over there at the church. And I think it's got to do something with that hole and stuff. But whatever was over there, and there was some type of fire in there. I don't know, man, but that area gives me an eerie feeling, But to find out that thing exists, I could just imagine. I think it was all steel walls. So, like, welded, but in sections. And it could fit, like, damn, at least 100 people down there. So it had to be something very, something had to have been there to make them make that. Who knows? It could have been something for the Revolutionary War, for all I know. But I don't even think if I could ask the people who own that building. I think I still know who owns it, but I don't even know if they would know. I should have did it when they started the construction over there and asked them about it. But who knows? Maybe they didn't go over far enough in that way to find out it was there, because there's nothing there now. But if some heavy equipment goes over there, it's going through the freaking ground. But I might try and see if I can, see if I can figure out what that was. If I can get hold of the owner and all that. But unbelievable, folks. Just unbelievable. This kid's giving him a good run, boy. Yep. Of course, they could be leading him in other directions, and he could be right under their nose, and nobody knows about it. But whatever. Till that next video, be safe, take care, and always wonder what's beneath us. It ain't what's up over our heads no more, folks. It's even stuff like this. And I've been saying it for a long time. What's beneath us? Yes, sirree. Out.